Well, hello my friends and welcome yourselves back to the Solo Rita Me Challenge. I hope you're all well. Now Andrew, I forced back on a scavenge over here to continue on with this one. Rita is still out on the expedition that we left in the last episode here. She's got 4 more hours to get there. I'm hoping to find the orbital radio at some point. And then we're going to have to work on upping our electricity, batteries, electronics, all that jazz. And I think I'm going to get another solar panel when I can as well. So we've got 5 electronics at the moment. I think it's probably safe to say we're getting that one in. That one needs repairing. I think it's a good idea to get one more. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to get Andrew to continue on here. Andrew, please go scavenge that. But guys, I appreciate you being here. I hope you're doing well and having a good day. We're getting there, aren't we? So we're on the 3rd year at the moment. We're just coming into summer. So we're in a pretty good spot. I know there's mention of the energy crystals causing us issue over here. That's fine. We'll leave them there. The soil is naff there, but I think we'll leave them kind of grown. Right, what do we... Oh, there it is. There it is, guys. Part of the debris caught my attention, so I went to investigate. So we found the orbital radio core. So, pretty costly to get up and running. I won't lie to you. Let me just show you here. Alright, so if we go in now, I think it's a research, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Oh, 5 days, man. Alright, 5-day research there. I don't know whether to grab ancient language first or whether we actually need it. I think if we get one more of the other bot up, we might be in a good position. I'll let that kind of go as is. I don't know if we'll need the CPUs at the moment, but defensive-wise, I'm pretty happy. Well, I say happy. At least for now, I'm okay with it being this. I do appreciate the tip with the tower by holding F as well to off center. I just want to test it. So if you're having issues with that, you say hold F? I don't believe you. Or is it when you go to move it? Oh, is it because I'm rotated? Not working for me. So I don't know what you meant by hold F on that one. That's not a setting that's allowing me to centralize that one. But we're not going to have that there anyway because it caused an issue for the flyers anyway. I just wanted to test that. I'm not sure what you meant. I got a low risk of meltdown on Rita as well, but she'll be back in a second, so that's fine. Let's get her doing something that she's going to enjoy, like drinking a coffee, for example. And then I might just get her... I might leave her to potter about and do a bit of fixing and stuff, actually. That's kind of ideal. There's the robot. Oh, you're out there scavenging now as well. I'll kind of leave him doing his thing then. You can't tell them to stop, unfortunately. You can't say to Andrew here, stop grabbing everything. Unfortunately, it's the way it goes. Right, new resource bandages, that's fine. We don't have the storage for that either, so I'm tempted to just say no on those. I don't think we'll use those antibiotics either. They're not needed. I don't know why I broke those down. We could have just said no to those. We've got plenty of thingies as well. Let's get that thrown out as well. The raw insect meat, so we're not going to use that. Let's get Rita's happiness back up. So... what time are we on? 8 o'clock. I think I can get her to go and do a little bit of research and then go to bed. We'll get 2 hours of research in. We've scavenged a lot of metal here, so I think it's going to be time to start ramping this up. So, I don't know. I think we're going to stick with just the stick ones. We're not going to go electrics because we don't have the ability on those. I want it to be mirrored, so I'm going to go 3. Let's go one more up then. And I think I might even turn that up to something like 250. That's fine. Right, let's get Rita to bed. There we go. And then when she gets up, what I'm going to do is, well, firstly, I'm going to get her to eat. And then I'm going to go ahead and make sure she does the repair and construction of these. I think that's going to be important for us to actually get to the next level here. So obviously what we did do was we left the CPUs to go up. She did do another 5% of it, which isn't bad. And I'm quite happy now because we have the orbital radio. I'm not actually going to need to go out so much anymore. We can focus on our next stage here. So orbital radio, you need 2 of those. 2 antennas, sorry. So that's 200 metal. So we need the 250 metal and 5 CPUs, 1 power cell. So we've got all the ingredients to do that. That's not bad at all. Worth keeping in mind, the moment we get all of that down, it's not going to take long until you can go home as well, so I need to keep that in mind. It's going to take her a long time before that's actually researched. And it'd be interesting to see, with all this being built, how the attacks kind of phase up. So we can use a few more CPUs. We've got loads of power cells. Just getting metal, unfortunately, on all of these as well. Right, Rita, do you want to... I'll let you do the repair. Do you want to construct that one after? After you've done your fortification. And then I want you to... she's pretty happy, so... Do I go electronics here? Or do I get the research going? I think we'll do a bit of research. There we go. We have 3 furnaces on the go. We're going to be a while off on the electronics. I'm hoping that Andrew can pull us some electronics at some point, and I'm sure he will. 1 more left on that one. What I'm going to do is hang over here and make sure I do select and deselect as well. Best way to be efficient with this, I think. Come on, electronics. Let's go. It's always metal. Always metal. That's fine. The drone can do that. Make sure we're okay on food as well. We've still got 60 bush fruits, so we're fine for now. We'll get some porridge on the go as well. That's more metal. So 2 lots. What are we on here? We've got 1 more scavenge on this, and then we're on salvage. I'm going to let him go finish that one, I think. If I can manually just keep clicking him on it, will be good. Well, we just got a laser pike. Okay. Not sure. Going to set that one to be salvaged as well. If we break down a laser pike... Okay, it's just a power cell. I'm going to get onto salvaging this straight away. See what he comes up with. Alright, come on, Andrew. What you got for me, mate? More metal. Keep going, then. I'm going to get him to just keep going on that. Right, let's check in on her. So, disturbed sleep times 2. I think... I'm not even sure what's called... Oh. Rizana, you're doing it. Might even be worth... I'm gonna get some of these these earplugs done. I'm gonna tell her to go craft some of those, and what I'll do is get that in here. So I'll get rid of the good luck charm. By the way, that did disappear eventually. Let her take a walk. I should fix our problems there with the disturbed sleep for tomorrow. You should be going up into Euphoria here. I'm going to force a electronics craft here. No harm in that. Andrew, you're doing it again, mate. Go and continue. Thank you, buddy. Well, the good news is we're getting loads of metal, right? And we're going to need a bit of a surplus on those as well. So we're getting up there, which is fine. I think today we'll do the 1 electronics, and then we'll get on to researching the CPU assembly stuff. 33%, so she did pretty well on it. I think we might be okay. What's her intellect level at then? Yeah, see, this is making things a lot quicker for it, isn't it? And the craft side of it as well. Level 6. Nice. Another electronics there. Power, though, with that extra one now, we should be in a plus. At least at daytime. That's with them spinning really slow as well. So those 2 solar panels are doing work for us. Right, here we go. More metal. Right, I appreciate what you're doing. That's 3, so... I think it is 1, at least 1. I don't know the ratio, but it seems pretty predictable, actually, that all of the scavenge has a really low rate of being anything other than metal. There's the occasional clothing piece, and fuel seems to be pretty high. So the odds of you getting fuel is definitely buffed on the first, on the scavenge rather than salvage. I'm kind of leaving Rita to carry on with the handling of the furnace and stuff here to get that done as well, because we don't have the bot for it. So we are going to need it. There's 6 electronics, though. That's amazing. So we now have 10. So that does mean, if I wanted to, I could craft an AI core and go into the next bot. More power, though. I think we need to keep on top of those and make batteries. So... although, that being said, actually, no, we don't. What we need is a power cell generator on a timer. So, we are going to go with a low battery sensor, which is 1 CPU. I think we should be okay just to have that and it over here. It doesn't really matter that it's outside. I'm going to have a low battery sensor there, and then we're going to have a power cell generator times 2. Right here. And what we're going to say is they're going to turn on when the batteries get low, and because we've got the spare power cells, I don't see any issue with that, and we'll get those kind of changed over as well, and they're really cheap to make, power cell generators are. And that means we'll be good. Rita, I'd rather you weren't out there, to be honest. Though you have the EM umbrella, there's just no point you being out there. Andrew, can you... There's a lot of micromanaging of both of these now to make sure Andrew stays on that. We're already... This is the last salvage, so I'm hoping to get something else from this. More electronics would be great. I like the thunderstorm. I almost feel like it is a bit of a waste in terms of battery though, unfortunately. I'd like to get more in. I think a third battery, 2 power cell generators, means we'll be in good standing for the... these cost quite a bit to run, the other two, so we need to be wary of that. Let's check in on her here. So insufficient food variety. So when she gets up, I'm going to... Oh, another 7. You legend. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, so when she gets up, I'm going to force a grain porridge cook because... Might even do it a couple of times. Nah, let's just stick with the 2. I'm going to get her to do that because of the insufficient food variety. And then maybe we'll get some of these harvested, potentially, so she can stop complaining about insufficient food. But yeah, the porridge itself and that is going to be good, so we'll get her to eat one of those once she's done. Should choose to eat one herself, perfect. And then what I'm going to do is force the research with her. You know what? I'm going to get her to construct these, so then I can get them all switched over to a proper circuit here. So we're going to say threshold charge 30%. Active circuit 5, and then I'll put these 2 on the circuit 5 as well. I'll cue her to handle these guys. So let's change that to 5. Make sure she's queued to handle that. And then control circuit 5. We'll get her handling all of these, and then they are good to go. Perfect. So we officially have a redundant power supply. And then this one should get charged pretty damn quickly because of the storm. So if I go up... Oh, they've just slowed down. That's fine though. How much fuel do we have? 400 fuel as well. They could get diesel generators, but I think that's enough. 200 there. That's enough to run 4 turrets. So what are we working with? That's scavenge that Andrew completed there. So we're going to set salvage here. You. Hopefully you can pull some more stuff in. A meteor rain. Okay. How are we looking metal-wise? 161. Got more cooking up there, I believe. So we are good there. And CPU's on 54%. Looking pretty solid. Did she harvest? She did. I might just grab all of that so we don't need to worry about it. I'm going to get her to come and do that now. Happiness is dipping a little bit, so I'm going to get her to drink a coffee. And the good news is we don't need to worry about the construction of electronics again now. I could go into another AI core and another robot, but I don't think I need them. If anything, I'll get another turret. Which actually is not a bad shout. Might get 2. Yeah, screw it. I basically want to be able to just automate everything, not worry about it. And that should do everything that we need, so... And that should still leave us with enough CPUs. Yep, so we've still got 6. I'm going to get her to play some darts, then go to bed, and she'll be good for the next day. Day 15 on the 3rd year, though. I'm just going to keep an eye on everything else as well, guys. So we are in the summer pants that are getting pretty battered. Let's go in and have a look if we can do any of these. So I'm going to say, one of you, how are we looking in here? We've got okay thermal pants there. And I think I can go ahead and get her to change helmet. I'm going to get her to do that, and then she can go back to bed. So I think the idea is I'm going to break down both of those. She's kind of broken the sleep pattern, so I'm going to get her back to bed as well. That's my own fault. I've just noticed we may need to put the jacket on as well. So first thing when you get up then, we're going to say drink some of that, and then we're going to... I've got that turned off, haven't I? We are going to say you're allowed to eat syrup again, and I'm going to force a sweet syrup. And then we're going to go into research. And then maybe a bit of build. I did have the thingy you guys said to do this as well, which actually makes perfect sense. Just go anything there, because I'm micromanaging anyway, so I'll slow that down. Sorry, I'm rushing again, guys. Basically, by having anything here, she'll stop doing what I force her to do. She won't randomly stop because of her schedule, if that makes sense. But before she does the research, I'm actually going to say, come and construct those 2, then go to research. That means her construction's going to ding level 6 as well. Oh, speeds it up, doesn't it? And then clothing-wise, she's good there. She needs to change the jacket. We're not going to do that yet. Going to need the sneakers. Sneakers. Maybe I do that after. We'll see. Construction 6, though. 2 turrets. So we're going to be on 4 turrets. A bit overkill, but it'll be fine. Just in case. I want to make the attacks a little bit larger. But yeah, if I wanted to, like you guys said, I should put the thin stick fences here. And to be honest, makes perfect sense to do it. So I'm gonna actually put my money where my mouth is and go wooden fence on all of these so she can shoot through them. But I believe she can shoot through those anyway. Let's do that. Same for the turrets. Get all of those done. I'm going to force that now. There you go. That should be all of them queued up, he says. So yeah, hopefully that means the turrets can also shoot through them. We'll see. Oh, I missed one. I missed one. Right, so let's go. So sneakers, I reckon she might be able to get that done. And then sleep. Then reconstruct. Then, did we still have a porridge? We've got some porridge. Then we're going to eat grain porridge. Oh, I just noticed the scavenge here. We took 10 more electronics. We're on 21 electronics. Yes, Andrew. You absolute beast. Go and do that. So, actually, we can go ahead and grab another bot. But firstly, we're going to need an AI core. I think I'm going to do that. So, Rita can pretty much do nothing other than inside here, right? Yeah, that works out. And she's gone to bed at a good time. So let's go science. What have we got here? We've got a harvest bot. So if we get a service bot as well. Obstructed, uneven terrain. Let's put you. That works there. So we'll need the AI core, obviously. And we're out of metal as well. So I should probably force her to do some of this. Hey, this one's a much better one. Doing a good job on the salvage here. Where are you going? Go do that. How long's left on that? So we've got 2 more salvages. I'm pretty sure that worked out really well because we've got nothing else around us. It's getting pretty far away now. One down there. So let's see what we've got queued up for her then. Okay, she's going to handle afterwards. She's already relaxed. And then I'm going to say craft the AI core after. And then we're going to go and get the CPUs done. That's good. Not sure how long this takes actually. I think it's 12 hours, isn't it? Yeah. That might take up most of the day then. Not sure when the attacks are coming either. 36 metal. Andrew. Back to the last one here. Might give us power cell. Oh, there we go. 46. Oh my god, Andrew, run. Gotta garrison him. Just because the bugs are over there. Yeah, I think it's just 46 small ones there. They kind of got into a scrap, so they're gonna... Yeah, the Drakkars are gonna kill them off pretty quickly. There we go. Oh, she's nowhere near done. Okay, we'll leave her in there during that, though. I want to get this finished. Maybe get the handling done of these. Because actually, that's going to be more important. So, the good news is, once we get this bot up, all of the smelting will be done automatically. So, I think this is going to make sense to actually, before that hits, I'm going to go ahead and say 3 more there. I know it's not ideal how they're lined up, but that's okay. So, I am going to draft her, though, purely because if I don't, they're going to path weird, I think. May end up attacking down the back here, so we'll see. Here they come, though. Speed it up. Get to watch our turrets do the job. Rita might be in the way there, actually. Bring her over here. Here they come. I'm actually going to say undraft once the fighting starts, I think. Once they're all round. I reckon I can get away with undrafting. There we go. We'll leave her to do her thing. So now there's a hole in this fence. It was a good shout, that, actually. We should be able to... All the turrets should have good visibility on that, which they do. So, good to know. And even if they get in, so there is a blind spot. Oh, no, the turret can see that. And there we go. Pretty straightforward. Good job. Not a huge attack anyway, so that's okay. And let's get that queued up so you can finish crafting that. But yeah, looks like we've got 6 hours left on that one, so we can finish that one today, hopefully. I'm just going to see where she's at as well to see what else we can do with her. The happiness is good. How's our power looking? Not great. Minus 22 at night on the circuit now. Alright, just queue a few things up though to sort her out. It looks like our porridge is about to rot away, so what I can do is turn off the berries and tell her just to eat food. So once this bot comes, we can actually get proper cooking on the go. So we could get an actual stove in if we wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and grab a few more traps as well. I don't mind making the attacks a little bit bigger, so I'm going to go ahead and put a few more in. Get those ready. And our porridge did rot away, so it was a bit of a waste of time. But the bot is ready to go, look. AI core was done, so we'll get that done once she gets up. Let's have a look here. I don't think she's going to be able to drink, though. We're going to say, eat some bush fruits. Then we're going to go construct. Then we're going to construct these guys. All of them. Then we're going to get all of the traps handled as well. Get all of that sorted, so we're good. And then onto the bot. And then most of the day is already done. God, it flies through, you know. Get that repaired as well. Everything should be good then. We're a little bit more defended, and then we'll go back to... There's a big queue of research. We'll get her back on the big queue of stuff for her. We'll get back on the research as well. Guys, I hope you're still enjoying this playthrough as well. I've had quite a lot of comments from the guys from all over actually in Discord, Twitter, DMs, all that sort of stuff about kind of the styles they've been playing with solo actually, and it's nice to see that I've inspired quite a few people to play solo. But there we go, we have another service bot, so I'm going to go ahead and name this one. And our next service bot is Fruit Gums. Fruit Gums, thank you so much for your support, the membership on the channel, it's massively appreciated. There we go. Fruit Gums hard at work handling our furnaces. We're going to get our metal requirement up here, which is nice. And that being said, we're going to need to cut down lots of sticks to make sure we're good. And handling of the traps is going to get done now. And porridge, look at this. We're no longer ever going to have to get berries now. So what we could do is say... Veggie soup. No, we don't have anything to do that. We could go meat soup if we have it kind of deal, you know. I think that's okay though. Thank you for the 2 porridge. What I might say is no more berries there. That grain looks like it's going bad though. Yeah, it definitely needs to be used, doesn't it? All of this now, we should get loads done because of it, which is really cool. Rita, you should be doing nothing other than in here now because all of these guys will have it handled. So it's like having 3 people now, almost. We've just got some dried smoke leaf. How did we get that? That tea. Oh, we haven't got it researched, have we? Tempting to grab the tea, actually. Tea boiling. That's the smoke leaf pipes, though, isn't it? That we'd have to get, actually. There we go. Smoke leaf pipe. We grab until 2. Why not? Can have a pipe or 2. Let's get you to bed before the night ends, though. So we are day 19 just ticked into at midnight here. And we are about to finish CPUs. We're 11% away, and then we're going into the orbital radio. So I'm not actually doing anything in the ancient language here. I don't think there's any need. The only other thing I might go into afterwards is I may well get another flak cannon or synthetic armor. That might be the play. How much have we got? 26. I don't think... Yeah, let's get flak cannon queued up, I think. That should be more than fine. Before she wakes up then, we'll go eat some porridge. And then straight onto the research when she gets her bottom out of bed. There we go. And we just got another mech core. That is 3 times now we've had mech core. What is going on? They're actually out of storage there as well. I might say this can have a mech core on it. Let's put a mech core on there, so bring it over. That's fine. I can get that dismantled. We are completely out of space though. I might turn this down now. 200 grain. There's no need for any more because we got loads. Mainly fuel as well. There's like a lot of it. But yeah, Rita's finished research now. She gonna carry on? No. Fine. Is it time to get a stove in? I think it may well be. Got the sticks, but do we want the power as well? Could just chuck this outside like a barbecue. I don't want to expand this anymore. I don't think it's needed. We could just... I want it relatively close to the door. If I just slap a cooker there... and then we deconstruct that fire. We've got a smoke leaf pipe, so we've got the... We're going to consume a lot of power here. Let's see how we are. The daytime we're fine. We are okay. The only other thing is... what do we want to do here? Do I get another battery? I need to prep for these. They cost a lot to run, don't they? So let's copy one more solar panel. And one more turbine. And that's our power on the roof there. And then maybe one more battery. Have we got enough for all of that? Pretty sure we have. I can squeeze it in there as well. Okay, let's do that. Oh, insufficient materials. Okay. So we overdid it. That's fine. I can get Rita to craft electronics when she's done. That's no problem at all. And then it's onto the orbital radio for 5 days. That's going to take ages. She was halfway through crafting something as well, which is cool. I don't think these guys do crafting, did they? They're supposed to be mirroring... yeah, all of you should be mirroring. So when you copy, it doesn't mirror correctly, does it? It's a shame. There we go. We can get that going. Look how quick our metal goes up. It's actually incredible. We just burnt through a few thousand there. So, if we break this down, what do you get again? Power cells and CPUs. We're not going to use it, so we may as well dismantle that. Thank you, Fruit Gums. And then those 2 power cells that we get from this, I'm actually going to dismantle those. So they're not needed. And that's going to give us 4 electronics. And I'm also going to say don't harvest those anymore. We don't need those power cells at all. So that's good. Insufficient storage for the energy crystals. There's got to be a better way for this. So let's go ahead and move the barrel outside. I'm going to move a couple of things around. Now what I'm going to do is the coffee on here until 10. And then we're going to say tasty recipes. What can we do here? We're going to bake bread until 2 as well. And then quick recipes we'll have till 2. Then what I'm going to do is turn off eating of... what I'm going to do is force eat all of these stuff. Get rid of the berries. And then we've got space on there as well. I think what I need to do also is say no tools on here or here. And that'll free up a little bit of space in there. That's good. Yeah, looking good. So it's 9 in the morning. Now is not the time. She's a bit drowsy though. Okay, once it's gone, we're good. So let's get her to research that. We've just got some bread, which is nice. Tempted to force eat the bush fruits when she wants it as well. And euphoria. So we can start the research here. So all of this is good because we broke that down. We've got our next battery in. On is plus 23 at the moment. Even with those spinning slow in the day. So the extra solar panels helped massively, even with these guys in. So we're very productive right now. And we're looking good on food. So all of that. Problem is the porridge is going to keep rotting away because we don't have a fridge. Not even thinking whether that's necessary, but I kind of want to get a fridge now. For the sake of what we're doing. That's a little bit far away actually. Let's cancel that. Let's move this over here. We've got to go round anyway. And what I'm going to do is then move this one by the bed. There's. And then that one hopefully there. When it's a bit early for you to be going to bed. Get that moved. Yeah, you can move all that as well. And then you can go back to bed at night time. And then I'm going to go into research here. And we're going to say refrigerators. But we're going to put that at the front. Once she's finished doing that, I'm going to get her to research until bedtime. It would kind of make sense to maybe get the pickled stuff, but now we're onto the bread and that. Her happiness is going to be... She should be now almost a perfect state of euphoria most of the time. Once that's done, I'm probably going to go straight into the freezers as well. It's for these foods, and I'll stick a freezer in here. Kind of makes sense, I think. Right, let's check in on the clothing as well. So I think I need to get those changed. We've just... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Get that done. And a quick sleep. Alright, because it's nighttime, we'll do that. And we don't have, we've got the one floodlight here, which is going to come in pretty handy, but we don't have the flat cannon done, and we've got 9 flying insects and 1 Juno. I don't think that's a problem at all. That's a pretty good attack, though. I knew that would happen as we scale these up, but not concerned. Where are they? They're at the front as well, so that's good. Juno's already bleeding, so we can see this anyway. Aiming food, if you didn't know, for a Juno is human flesh. That's bleeding 1 per hour, right? I don't know what's bit it, but... And they're exploding Scarabai as well. That's cool. 4 turrets will absolutely annihilate it anyway. I don't think we're going to have to worry about anything here. I think I'll leave her asleep. Let's see. Flyers are going to get taken out before anything anyway. Let's see how well they do. So they should rip through these flyers very well. Yeah, there we go. So they've dealt with that nice and easy, I think. That's all flyers. Right, guys, you need to garrison, actually, before that thing gets here. So let's make sure they're garrisoned. And then the Juno and the 3 exploding Scarabai will be in. And they're going to get annihilated, I would say. Oh, where are you guys going? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's get her outside because they're drafting weird. No, we're good. We can undraft. So they did turn around and down it goes. No chance. That fence trick is so much better, isn't it? But there we go. I like the fact that that's scaling up, and I like the fact that you're eating bread, Reed. That's awesome. I'm going to skew her for this. Ungarrison these guys as well to make sure we're good. And if I wanted to, I could start making her favorite. I think it's meat pie if I wanted to. What is meat pie? We don't have chew roots. That's fine then, so we can't do that. No worries. It's not needed anyway, but that's okay. I think what we'll do is just wait for this to finish. Boom. I'm going to say freezers, and I'm going to force her essentially do that. You're making a pipe. I'll leave her to do that for now. We may even have space for another shelving unit too. I don't want to make it so the pathing's horrible though for them. But this is already awkward. She's got to walk round. I could move this back one actually. Yeah, let's do that. Go back to there, and then we'll get that moved to there when we can. Then I can move this there. Rita, do you want to move that one? And then we'll get you back onto the freezers. We'll get one freezer built for the electronics for it, I think. I don't know whether it's 4 or not. Nothing for a fridge, so that's good. Yeah, so I can put the meals in there then. I'm actually going to do that now. So cooked meals, we'll say no. Then we'll get them over in the freezer over here. Get her to drink a coffee because she's struggling a bit here. Alright, how's her intellect looking? So halfway to level 8 now as well, which is nice. Her levels look awesome right now, don't they? Come on. And then get this fridge done. Right, freezers. So we're going to grab one. It's 2 electronics, perfect. If this breaks... No, right. Kind of wanted it there. So we're going to have to move this one. No problem. Can I put that under there? I can't. So there's no problem with that being there. Rita, can you do that after you've eaten? Then I want the freezer in here. Freezer's going to go here. Right next to our thingy as well. So let's get that done. Let's get Rita doing that. She doesn't need to do handling anymore either. So let's take her off handle. Let's take her off cooking. Let's take her off harvest and plant because the robot does it. And then everything else. Good. That stops her doing this stuff. Just on the random as well. And then that should fix our storage for these guys. I might even put the other stuff in there. I need to force her to eat these bush fruits as well to get rid of them. Okay. Get rid of that. Another space on the shelf there. And then all the bread and stuff can go in here. So what we can do now is say I can go up to a few of those and then she'll have the meals good. It kind of uses the grain that's on the store as well before it goes bad. It makes sense, doesn't it? Back to assembling. So we do need a surplus of electronics when things break as well, so that's really good. And then I can get her back to doing that. We've kind of screwed her sleep pattern up though. Let's get that going. And let's see. So when she gets up, we're going to go straight back into research in orbital radio, which is at 7%. And there you go. Didn't take long for Fruit Gums to get us cooked up. Beautiful meals here. So we've got all decent food for her. We still have the syrup, but what I'm tempted to do is untick. Let me just see. Right, she doesn't eat raw food now. Alright, so no raw food. She just eats cooked meals, which is fab. The buffs we're going to get from just that stuff now is so good. But yeah, she should pretty much spend her life now in Euphoria as long as we just monitor it a little bit. Alright, how's our circuit looking? So on the batteries in the day, it's not looking very good here. So, 1 electronics. I don't want to put anything else up. Tempting with the power cells we have just to have a power cell kind of ready. I think we're fine. It's just once we get into autumn, these should spin a bit better again. Yeah, -6 for now. We'll deal with that. Again, I can probably turn this off when we're up there, and same with the research. Once orbital radio's technically done, we could probably turn that off as well. But yeah, let's get her back on that one. Get her to finish that assembly of that one she started, and then get straight back on the research as well. She's getting a tasty meal buff. I keep saying debuff, which is awesome. Look at all this plus. I think we're in the swing of it now, which is nice. And I just want to push this the next 5 days, maybe. Not even that. We may even be able to get it done before. We'll see. But the fun starts when we have to build and maintain them. We've got the metal, we've got the wood, and we've got the CPUs, so that's fine. It's more just if our electronics die up here, so we... think I will start putting more down. Can we squeeze another one on? We can't. I guess we could go down here. I kind of liked that we had it all on the roof, though. Yeah. Either that or go into the power cell stuff here. Yeah, I'm going to put 2 more in. These are... the reason I go with these is just purely because get it in the day as well. They're not great. And for the majority of this, we've only been getting 4 out of 40, which is really rubbish, but it is what it is, right? We've got the electronics for that. Good news is we can get her to make some, so... I think I am tempted, though, to say, grab that one. Let's see if we'll just kind of leave Andrew going out doing that. It's a long way out, but that's okay. It'll gradually go there, and we may even get lucky on some electronics for it as well. We have more than enough silicon and metal, though, if needed, to be able to keep crafting the electronics as well, so I'll kind of leave her doing that. To be fair, I'll probably tick her for just crafting once this stuff's done. Let's see what else we can kind of remove. Let's take scavenge and mine and cuts and ranch, so we can kind of see where we're at. No need for observation, and everything else, yep, that's fine. Oh, a railgun sniper, baby. That's kind of cool. Well done, Andrew. Andrew doing the work of an absolute beast by finding that. Toxic ash there. What do we get for dismantling that? Wow, we get our carbon if we wanted to find carbon to do some research, but I don't think we're going to go that way. Another power cell, another CPU potentially that we could break down for more electronics, but I think I might just keep it for now. Not sure whether we'll go that route. How's her pistol looking? It's still in pretty good shape, isn't it? And to be honest, the pistol is fine. But there's one more electronics, which is good. Oh, and she's having a smoke. Naughty girl. Like it. Pain relief as well. You're not in pain, are you? Oh, just minus 20 pain if it happens. That's cool. I was wondering then. But we're a quarter of the way there on the orbital radio. I'm kind of just filtering between these two, so I think it's best getting that one done before moving on anyway, isn't it? To be honest, it's a pretty extensive power setup as well, isn't it? For what we're running with anyway, for one person. I'm going to move this statue in now as well, so she seems to be walking all the way round to do that, so it's not ideal really. So, we've just hit an insufficient storage space for those, so I'm actually going to get rid of that. Because we don't need the meds anyway. 75 first aid kits. Once she's done with that, let's force a little bit of a craft there. We might be able to get some of an electronics done before bed. Synthetic leggings. Okay, would have done with the jacket, but I'll take that right now. That's actually pretty good. Andrew, please carry on though. If we can get the jacket, that'd be awesome as well. So she can just have full synthetics. And then when she wakes, let's see what we can do. Let's grab coffee. Let's grab a chunk of porridge. Yep, let's go with that. We'll just scavenge some more fuel. Wow. And then we'll finish off that electronics as well. Andrew, can you... I get you to go back to... If I select him here, look, it doesn't work properly. I have to physically click like that to get the scavenge. That's okay, though. Well, I told you not to use those. Fruit Gums is off out to get those trousers. I don't mind you going out there. I could get a workstation and say Fruit Gums don't leave this area. But it's fine. I haven't got those researched, so... Alright, she's up though, 6 in the morning. We're going to get a few things done here. That should get finished as well. A bit more metal. Let me keep forcing this. If we can pull some one more lot of electronics here, we're in a good point. So we're down to the salvage now. I think I am going to break down that sniper, you know. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Let's break down all this junk that we don't need in here. Then, Rita, if you could go ahead and put on the synthetic leggings. There's the nanotube, so if we wanted to, we could get that research. I'm also going to say dismantle the power cell. That's going to give us some electronics, isn't it? And let's get all this done. And the only thing Rita has an issue now is the synthetic thing. That's fine. Minor pain in the toxic ash is okay because we smoked a pipe. Fine. Rita, once you're done with that, go ahead and... oh no, I wanted you... Oh. We've just scavenged some so the electronics doesn't need to be finished. Holy crap. Alright, Andrew, you're a legend. So, if we wanted to then, we could continue this on and actually get more in. And because we have that 11 target pod, I'm tempted to grab... let's say... I think we'll be okay with the 4 batteries, but Don't need that. I think one more will never hurt, so we don't have to worry about it. Let's go there. I normally like to put the batteries inside. It's kind of irrelevant, but I do like to do. I'll let her construct, and then I'm going to get her back on the research here as well. So 39% on orbital radio. We're definitely getting there, aren't we? And we've got our first... You know what? Look at this. Oh, Andrew. I'm worried about Andrew. So we've got our first tutors. And 12 of them. That's not bad. I'm concerned about Andrew here. Yeah. We need to be careful here, so I'm definitely going to have to bring Rita round. I might just hide her behind there and let the turrets do their job. So, I think they're going to shoot from over here, which is annoying. Worst case is we'll have to try and manage them a little bit differently. So that's fine. There's more electronics there by Andrew. I'm going to keep him out here doing this. So he doesn't get anything going on here. It looks like some Drakkars are killing one. They've killed one. Good job, Drakkars. That makes my life a little bit easier. That's actually a decent attack. I like it. But yeah, we're on the research still. 47%, so we're almost there. They almost halfway at least. They are pushing up now. So I'm going to have to draft her. I think I am going to put her at the top there. Just in case. It looks like the Drakkars are getting involved, kind of holding them there. So, go on, Drakkars. I like it. Keep missing. I'm going to speed it up. The Drakkar is doing a little bit of damage. We might have weakened some. I don't see any bleeds, so it doesn't look like it. I've got it sped up here, so I can kind of keep going with this. Andrew, I'm going to pause before this attack here. And get that going. And let's, I think, slow it down. Let's see where we're at. We've got a pretty good range, actually, these bad boys, haven't they? It's more based on that. No, we should be good. That's in a good spot for that, so let's speed up a little bit more. One is bleeding then, so the Drakkar did do some damage. We're not going to have light on these, unfortunately, but the turret should shred through these. Problem is, they're going to come and sit here and shoot at our stuff, and we're not going to be able to see them, which is kind of annoying. This is good, though. Are we looking, Rita? Do you want to get amongst it? See if you can get a few shots in. There we go. Should be fine here. We'll take a little bit of damage on the turret, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do anything at all. No, we're fine. It's safe to say. I could probably undraft. Yeah, they're doing good work here. I think it's probably safe to say we probably get some more lights as well. Then, possibly, I think it won't hurt to have some going along here. So let's say like this. Just to kind of light up the area a little bit. That should cover us here. And then we're going to need a power pole to bring through this way. Grab one there. Then one round the back here. Should reach. Yep, that looks like it'll reach everything. And then we should be good. Let's speed it up. Andrew's just chilling out there. Doing the work for us. Still okay on that. But yeah, we're on 13 now. So if I wanted to, I could ramp this up even more here. And on the batteries now, we're plus 130. So Rita, it's probably... How are we looking? Get you up in a minute, I think. Let's say drink a coffee. We scavenge some metal. We're good on that. Then we'll say let's grab a bit of porridge and then let's go onto the orbital radio. Definitely want to get that finished. Alright, it looks like our first lot of thingies are ready as well. I set it to until 100, so I don't think we need a lot. Got some in stock, it says. Yeah, we got 75 on there, so we could build those torches as well. I think we're okay at the moment, though. Beautiful music for me again. Come on, Rita. Got a bit of a lie-in today. I'm going to get a smack bang into Euphoria again, though it's not going to be hard. Right, there's the official halfway mark on the orbital radio. So, not bad. Right, what we're going to do then is I'm going to say construct. I'm going to force construct on all of these. Let's get it all ready and prepped for the next attack so we don't have a problem. We would have killed them even quicker if we had the lights. So, no hell. I may even move that one back. I think that one's okay though. It holds the light in this little area, doesn't it? So there we have it. Right, I'm going to leave Rita to do a thing, but guys, that's going to be where we end this one out. So base is looking pretty damn cool right now. We're getting there, aren't we? We're almost at the max tech, what we need to get our booty off this planet. But guys, please do smash the thumbs up for me. Say hello in the comments, and if you aren't subscribed, please do. And if you want to support me that little bit extra and be named on things in the game, either become a member of YouTube or of Patreon. As always, guys, take it easy. See you in the next one. I've just realised these are offset as well.